Hey everybody, thanks for joining in today, and I hope you enjoy our enchilada bake that we're going to fix. I bet you're going to be wishing you could eat it through the screen. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and let's get started. The first thing we're going to do today in preparation for the enchilada bake is to prep the chicken. And these are those pterodactyl breasts that we get at Sam's. So we are butterflying them so they will cook evenly and get done quicker as well. And I'm going to set aside some of these breasts for a different recipe. So we won't need all of this for the enchilada baking. That's just for a different one coming up. Okay, now I'm going to put a little seasoning on my chicken. I always do this no matter what recipe I am using chicken for. I just always like a little salt and pepper and paprika that I put on my chicken breast. So you do not have to do that. It's not part of the recipe, but just something something I do. Okay, now that we have that done, we're going to cover it with tin foil, aluminum foil, Reynolds wrap, whatever you want to call it. Every time it's different in different places, so whatever you want to call it. But anyway, so we're going to wrap that up, and your oven may be different than ours, but you want to pop it in the oven about 350 and let it bake for about 40 minutes. Just depends on if your oven's hotter, adjust that accordingly. We're just baking the chicken to prep it for the enchilada part. Alright, if you will notice, we have our ingredients here, and the major thing is the chicken is already shredded and measured out in 6 ounces. So when we do our chicken like that and bake it, we usually do that like on a Sunday afternoon. So it's ready for the week, and go ahead and shred things. So we use that for different recipes. So it's a great way to meal prep and have, the biggest part of your meal ready, and it makes your weekdays a lot easier. So you got your chicken here, your cheese, your chopped chilies, and all the other stuff, the enchilada sauce, and it tells you your measurements. And of course, we're going to post the actual written recipe, so you'll get all this. But we have that all measured out in cups, ready to go, and so we can just throw it all together for you. Alright, now we're getting ready to throw all these ingredients together. I'm going to spray my pan 10 times, which is on the recipe. It'll explain that to you, with the cooking spray. And we are going to use that to saute the green onions. Yep, pour. And we'll stir. Yep, saute. And I turn it down on low. And then we're adding in the chicken and the green chilies. And your enchilada sauce. And your diced tomatoes. Stir, stir, stir. Mix, mix, mix. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't y'all like my commentary? You just want to mix that thoroughly so it's all combined. And then we're going to add your chili powder. Make sure that's mixed up well. Remove that from the heat, turn the burner off, and then add in your cheese. Mix that thoroughly through and combine. Just add a little bit at a time and stir instead of dumping it all in. It's easier to stir. Now dump the rest in. Stir, stir, stir. Oh, there's the rest of it. Alright, now that it's all combined, we are going to lightly spray the casserole dish. That's a 9x13. You notice that's 10 squirts as well, which in our world is 10 sprays of cooking spray as a condiment. Alright, so you want to empty all of the ingredients into the 9x13 dish. Get every little bit out of there. Good to the last drop. Yep. And then spread it thoroughly or throughout the bottom of the pan. Evenly. I'm a little bit excessive here, trying to get it even. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then you're going to top that with the rest of the cheese that you had sectioned off in the other bowl. And just so you know, this calls for some pepper jack cheese in this recipe, and I just didn't have any in the fridge, so we just substituted, and I used some sharp cheddar cheese and some mild cheddar cheese. You can pretty much use any cheese you want to. Mozzarella would go good with this dish, so just use what you got. Just follow your amounts. And see, if you see here, I did add some mozzarella because I did not have enough of the cheddar, so I just, like I said, I grabbed what I had. And we set the timer for 15 minutes, and then when it came out of the oven, look at that. Oh, it's so bubbly and hot. Alright, so what you can do with this as well is, if you want it to be a little more crisp and crunchy on top, you can pop it back in the oven like for about 5 minutes under the broiler, and give you that, you know, really crisp texture on top with that cheese. And after you take it out to serve, I mean, it's better to go ahead and serve it hot, and you can also top that. It's optional. You can top it with your light sour cream, some avocado, cilantro. It's really good with it. And then you can also, as far as our program, you will need more vegetables. So what I would suggest is putting some more tomatoes on top, or if you have some cucumbers, you can put those on the side and have those as well, just to make sure you get your veggies in, because there's not enough for 3 full servings. There's only 1 1/3, so you'll need 1 2/3 more servings of veggies. So let's make sure you get all them veggies in when you do this dish. And I appreciate you all for tuning in. And another great idea you can do with this is, instead of a side salad, you could actually just put this on top of the salad and mix it up, make like a taco salad. So Caitlin loves to do that one. So any way you want to do it, just get those veggies in. All right, thank you for joining us, and I really appreciate it. And I hope you will try this recipe. And if you do, let us know what you think about it. Y'all have a good day. And please go below and like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And let us know if there's anything else you would like us to, another recipe or something, a type of food that you would like to know how to fix healthy. Y'all have a good one.